Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be reviewing the Figaro bracelet from Jaxxon. This is an 8mm 14 karat over 925 silver bracelet. So we're going to go ahead and review kind of what it looks like. As you see here, I already did the unpackaging and all that. If you want to see the unpackaging process from Jaxxon, you can view one of the other videos that I covered for the Cuban link chain itself. But this is the Figaro, so you see it has some similarities to the Cuban, matched with kind of like this bigger loop ring in between. The bracelet itself is quite heavy, actually. I was very surprised at how heavy it is. Again, it's 8mm in width, so it is pretty beefy, pretty bulky. Now the bracelet itself, I don't know if you can see that right here, but it has the 925 Italy stamp, and then on the other side you also have that coverage with the Jaxxon logo right there with their little sign. So not really much else I could say for the bracelet itself. It does have a nice presence. I'm going to go ahead and show some clips here with it on my wrist. I think I got my Franco bracelet at a 7.5 in size in inches. This one's an 8, so it's a little bit bigger, but it doesn't fall off the wrist. So I think this still has a nice presence. This is good to pair with if you have your Cuban bracelet, or excuse me, Cuban chain. You can rock it with that, or of course, if you have a actual Figaro chain, you can rock it with that. The color itself does have a nice color to it. Some of the weld points, I will say, however, it doesn't look as clean as I was expecting when you compare it to the Cuban chain itself. But overall, it still looks good, and for the price you pay, I still think it's more than fair because you still have that silver underneath this gold plating. I'll compare it also side by side to the Franco and then the Franco on my wrist, so that way you can get a better idea. But here it is with the Franco bracelet next to it. And as you can see, it's quite skinnier. The Franco I have is 4mm, and that one's also from Jaxxon. But it's a completely different look. So if you like more of that rounded, boxed together look with the Franco, then you would stick to that. It's a little bit thinner, so some may think it's a little bit more of a feminine type bracelet. Or if you want something with more presence, then you upgrade to the 8mm Figaro or 8mm Cuban. I do know that Jaxxon has a 10mm Cuban bracelet as well, which I can only imagine. But again, this thing has a lot of weight, so let's see if you could hear it kind of going down on this box. So I'll let you know it's there. So I didn't get this for myself. My fiance purchased it for her father, so she's gonna gift it to him. And he'll probably like it because he does have a Figaro chain, so it'll pair up nicely. So hopefully I'll get you a video of the wear and tear over time so you can kind of compare, and I'll circle back to the Franco because I've been wearing that for a couple weeks now as well. So if you like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.